Namaste. Welcome to your practice. In today's class, we'll go deep into our hip opening flow using many variations of pigeon pose. So be mindful not to stretch too deep into your knees or reach to the point where your knees are not happy. Modify into where your body feels good, and 2 blocks will always come in handy in yoga practice. If you don't have yoga blocks, cushions or folded blanket will be just fine. Okay, so let's begin our class starting in reclined butterfly pose. Lay flat on your back first. Legs together touch, arms up over your head. One of my favorite ways to start my personal practice. Just giving your full body nice and long stretch in a stick pose. And let's bend your knees, arms out to T shape, soles of your feet together. And resting your inner thighs, hips wide open, shoulders relaxed, chest melting. Let go of the grips from your fingers and relaxing the tops of your hands down. Chin slightly pull down. Breathe in. Big cleansing breath out through your mouth. If you're ready to go a little bit deeper, bend your elbows, maybe about 90 degrees, or open up a little wider. Softening fully through your shoulders, spine, down to your hips and inner thighs. We stay here in reclined butterfly pose. Another 2 breaths. On your next inhalation, blink your eyes open, move your fingers and toes. Extending arms up, circling over your head. Exhale, circling your hands all the way down to your legs. Close your inner thighs. Holding onto your knees, pull them back close to your chest. Rocking side to side. As you're holding onto your tops of your knees, circling your hips one direction. And let's reverse. Releasing your feet down, arms out to T shape, heel to open your feet about mat distance apart. Relaxing both legs toward to the right side, hold just for a moment. Very nice, knees up and twist to the other side. And bring your knees back to the center. Arms circling up over your head. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right knee, holding onto the back of your knee and pull it close to your chest. Starting with reclined pigeon pose. Flexing your right foot and set your ankle on top of your left thigh. Opening up to your right inner thigh and arms up over your head. Inhale. Exhale, let's bring your both legs close to your chest without using your hands first. So feel your mobility and flexibility first. And now using your hands to go a little more passive stretch, catching your left inner thigh. Hamstrings, and gently bring both legs closer towards your chest. Stay here, few breaths. Very nice. Lower your left foot down. Undo your right ankle down. Back to stick pose. Reset your hips and entire body. Arms out to T-shape, bend your knees again. Open your legs mat distance, twisting side to side, one breath at a time. Bring your knees back to the center, circle the arms up, inhale. This time, let's bring your left leg close to your chest. Flexing your left foot. Open your inner thigh, set your ankle on top of your right leg. Arms up, inhale. As you keep on extending with your upper body, pull your both legs closer towards your chest. And let's sending our hands to catching your right hamstrings. Maybe gently bring your legs a little bit closer towards your chest. Relax into your glutes, hips, and lower back. Beautiful. Let's lower your right foot down, undo your left ankle, twisting side to side. Roll over to your right side and slowly push yourself up to tabletop position. As we're coming into hands and knees, pressing your palms and your feet, let's go through cats and cows. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale. 1 more round. Coming into neutral spine, and we're adding a puppy pose. Walk your hands toward to the corners of your mat. Let's melt your chest and your forehead down. If your breastbone and your armpits coming really close toward to the mat, you can begin to lifting up your chin up to resting on top of your mat. Let's walking your hands back to table. Tuck your toes under, walking your hands toward your thighs. Rocking forward and back few rounds. Even though we are paying attention to deep hip opening, it's really related to the full body. Your hips feeling tight, probably your feet are tight, probably your chest and shoulders are tight. So have a moment to release tension from your feet and your toes. And as you're rocking forward, drop the tops of your feet down fully and sit on softly on top of your heels. Circle the arms up high, inhale, catching your right wrist, lifting up high and lower down toward to the left side. If your knees are feeling pretty good, lifting up your hips up and lower down toward to the right side. Very good. Bring your hips and spine back to the center, releasing your right wrist and squeezing your shoulder blades, cactus arms. Inhale, reaching the arms up. From here, interlacing your fingers, flip the palms up high. Exhale, re-rounding the lower back, mid back, upper back. Pull your chin to the chest and gently push your palms straight forward. You can send your arms side to side. Beautiful. Let's push your palms up toward to the sky. This time catching your left wrist and pull up toward to the sky. You can stop and gently lower to the right. If you could take it a little bit more, maybe sinking your hips toward to the left side. Beautiful. Bring your hips and spine back to the center. Releasing your arms, walking yourself forward. Making our way to downward facing dog. Walking out your legs, one leg at a time. Gentle moves in your hips, side to side. And let us together find stillness. Breathe in. Open mouth. Let it all go. Extending right leg, reaching up toward to the sky. If this is collapsing your upper body, you don't need to bring your right leg up too high. Just keep extending as you're relaxing into your chest. And now as we exhale, pull your right knee towards your right arm and relaxing your shin down, gliding your hips back and dropping your back foot down. So now here, if your hips are really tight here and your hips hovering up, tucking your block underneath your hips to elevate so you can feel a little more ease into your hip opening without forcing too much. If you have a little more space, bring your ankle a little bit forward, maybe all the way forward, so your ankle goes in line with your right knee, with your hips square. This is a bit too much for my knee, so I'm gonna pull my heel a little bit close toward my left hip flexor and keeping my hips square, everything facing forward. Let's come high onto your fingertips, or you can plant the palms down. Let's have a moment to feeling our hips, gentle glute stretch. Now here we are in a pigeon pose, closing our eyes and begin to soften into your shoulders, hips, all the joints, and as well as your mind. We stay here for another 3 breaths. Now take deep full breath in. As we exhale, let's walking both hands towards the right knee. So slightly twisting in your pigeon pose. And if you have more space, looking over to your right shoulder. Beautiful. Walking your hands back to the center, lifting up to your chest. Exhale, walk your hands straight forward, melting your hips, belly, chest, and forehead down. Sleeping pigeon. We stay here 5 breaths. Beautiful. Slowly waking up to yourself all the way up. This time, if you had a block underneath your right hip, move it aside so you can sit down, extending your back leg, swing it all the way forward. You can place your foot in front of your right shin, or if you have more space, cross over to your thigh. Both sit bones pressing, let's holding onto your shin and lifting up to your chest. Wait for the inhale. Exhalation. Left hand swing back. Right hand hug your leg close toward your chest and look over to your shoulder. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Slowly untwist your spine. Lean back. Let's get your legs straight forward. Flexing your feet, arms up over your head. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward and down, relaxing your arms down, head and neck relax. This too much on your hamstrings. Keep your knees bent, please, and relaxing into your chest and shoulders. If you can catch further to your feet, do so. If you have a little more space, maybe melting all the way down. We stay a few breaths. Seated, fold forward, Paschimottanasana. Let's slowly bring yourself up and swing your legs straight all the way back, making your way back to downward facing dog. Walk it out, please. Move your hips again, side to side. Left leg reaching up toward to the sky, three-legged dog. Have a moment to feeling again upper body relaxing into it. Inner thigh stretching. And now slowly bring your left knee toward your left arm and dropping your shin, gliding your right foot back and pressing your foot down. Readjust yourself for your own level. Pillow, cushion, or block goes underneath your butt. So you can keep your hips square and relaxing into your hips and stretch. If you have a little more open hip, you can lower it down and bring your ankle even forward in line with your knee. Melting into your hips and glutes and relaxing into your shoulders. Notice if you're clenching your jaw right now, relaxing into your tongue and your jaw and your face. And let's take breathe in here. Exhale, walking both hands toward to the left knee and bring your right hip down a little bit more and looking over to your left shoulder. Very nice. Let's walking both hands back to the center, lifting up your heart up. Inhale. Exhale. We're walking the hands forward, melting into your hips, belly, chest, and forehead down. Sleeping pigeon. We stay a few breaths. Slowly waking yourself all the way up, lifting up your heart forward. And again, move your proper side if it's underneath your hips. So you can sit down now. Swing your back leg all the way forward. Place your foot in front of your shin. If you have more space, cross over to your thigh. So sit bones pressing. Keep pulling your right femur deep into its socket. Lifting up, inhale. Exhale, right and behind you. Hug your right leg towards your chest. As you pressing your sit bones, look over to your shoulder. Very nice. Carefully untwist, lean back, legs straight forward, and let's shake it out. Well done. Let's crossing your legs, shifting your weight forward, Make your way back to downward facing dog. Find your way to get there. Last downward facing dog. Feel free to walk it out. Feel free to stay still. Enjoy this moment. 3 more breaths. Together, take full breath in. Sigh it out. Let's finding our way to cross-leg position. In your seated cross-leg Sukhasana, close your eyes and roll your shoulders few rounds. And to the other side. Arms out to T shape. And as you lower your hands down, sending your left hand behind to catching your right arm from behind and using your left hand to keep pulling your both shoulders down. And let's take head roll one direction. Other direction. Beautiful. Gazing straight ahead, arms up over your head. Inhale. Exhale. Pray your hands down to your heart and open your arms out back to T shape. Other side. So drop the arms down. Right hand behind you. Catching your hand. Pull down your shoulder. And take head roll one direction. Beautiful. Let's release your arm and extending both arms up over your head. Bringing lots of gratitude as we finish our practice. Pray your hands straight down to your heart center. Keep your eyes closed and have a notice how you feel after today's practice. Thank you so much for joining today's class and sharing your amazing energy into today's practice. Finish our practice with one chant of Om together. Close your eyes, chin slight pull down, inhale. Namaste.